Boxes of Blooms by Esther Mizrachi. Louis lives in the city now. When he looks out his window, he sees cars, taxis, and buses. He hears honking horns. He smiles at the people in their colorful clothing. He watches the buildings' shadows grow as the sun sets. Close read. Describe and understand characters. Underline the word that shows how Louis feels as he looks out of the window. Shadows, shaded places away from sun. Spring is here. Spring is Louis's favorite season. But it is hard to see spring in the city. Something is missing. There are no butterflies, Louis tells his parents. Close read. Describe and understand characters. Underline the word that tells what Louis thinks is missing. Butterflies like flowers, Mom answers. But there are not many flowers in this city. Then let's plant a garden, Louis says. A garden needs lots of space to grow. I'm not sure there is enough room, Dad answers. Louis says, how about a little garden in the window? We had one at my old school. It was called a window box. His parents look at each other. That's a good idea, Mom says. We should ask the landlord if it's all right, Dad says. We can talk to Mr. Khan tomorrow. Let's ask about your idea, Dad says after breakfast on Saturday. On the first floor, Dad knocks on a door. Mr. Khan answers. Dad and Louis tell him about Louis's idea. Window boxes, huh? Mr. Khan says. That's a great idea. They will make the building look nice. Mr. Khan builds a window box while Louis and Dad get bags of soil. Mom gets seeds. As Louis is planting the seeds, Denny Taylor stops by. She asks, What are you doing? Louis explains. Denny smiles. What a good idea! Do you think I can have a window box too? Louis and Mom make a sign and put it in the elevator. Come to a meeting if you want to help butterflies, says the sign. The next day, most neighbors come to Louis's apartment. Louis says, We called this meeting for an important reason. We want butterflies to come to the city. Mr. Khan will let us have window boxes to grow flowers. Everyone wants one. Denny Taylor wants to plant lavender. She says, I can almost smell it now. Mr. Khan will plant daisies and zinnias. Close read. Ask and answer questions. What questions do you have about the window boxes? Highlight a text detail that you can ask a question about. Dad, Denny, and Mr. Khan build the boxes. Louis paints them. Mom and Mr. Khan bring bags of soil to the building. They pour the dirt into window boxes. They scurry around for days, working and working and working. Close read. Vocabulary in context. A synonym is a word that means the same or nearly the same as another word. Underline the word that means. Mr. Khan and his son hang up the window boxes. There is one in every window. Denny and Mom put in the soil. Then, Louis plants the seeds. The seeds will grow into flowers that butterflies like. One day, Mrs. Khan invites Louis and Mom to visit. I have something to show you. Look, buds. Louis sees tiny flower buds on the ends of the long, tall stems. Soon, in every window box, green sprouts push their way up through the soil. The plants grow taller and taller, reaching for the sun. Flowers bloom. Soon, the window boxes overflow with yellows, purples, pinks, reds, and oranges. Close read. Ask and answer questions. What do the flowers look like? Highlight details in the text that tell you. Another day, Denny Taylor comes to Louis's door. She holds out a sprig of purple flowers. Louis sniffs the lavender. Its soft scent fills him with joy. Beautiful, isn't it? Denny asks. Louis smiles and nods. People passing on the street stop and admire the colorful window boxes on the building. They smile and point. But Louis can only stare at the rainbow of flowers, frowning. Something is still missing. Close read. Describe and understand characters. Underline the word that helps you know how Louis feels. He sits on his bed. The scent of the flowers blows into his room. Suddenly, he sees something. There, in the flowers, a yellow butterfly is fluttering. Then another butterfly arrives, and another. Now butterflies come from all around to Louis's building. So do people from around the city. Everyone loves the Butterfly Building.